brain injury or anything associated to the brain, I had a lady come and contact me this morning on my Facebook asking me for help for her brother because they had a head injury and they need to know how to heal it via food. So the food of the brain is walnuts, and walnuts also help to reduce inflammation. So if you've had any kind of trauma at all, you need to think anti-inflammatory. So lots of omega oils, fruits and vegetables, and spices and herbs and leafy greens, and anything that is going to lower the inflammation in your body. So that's what my books are, both Beauty and the Gut, as well as Health Empowerment, and of course my second book on COVID as well. So we have to reduce the inflammation in order to heal the body. Now, I also had a lady approach me in my yoga class this morning because she too had also had, I think it was another brain injury, and she wanted to join my yoga class because she needed it for her mind. And whatever situation you've been through, if you've had any trauma to the brain, it is going to be traumatic, and that's going to put your body into fight or flight. So you need to de-stress and do meditation, or whether it is due to whatever circumstances, whether, I don't know the circumstances of what's happened to these people, but yoga is there to heal our mind, and it's just to let go of that trauma, because we store that trauma in our connective tissues, and if we don't let go of the trauma, then that can build up as disease and become toxic also to us. And that's where the yoga helps us open space, and it helps us to let go of the emotional trauma that we've been through in our life as well. Everyone's gone through some kind of trauma in their life, and if you aren't letting it go, it does eventually create disease. And sometimes fibromyalgia, I had a question the other day, do I have fibromyalgia in any of my books? And I do. It's in my first book, Beauty and the Gut. There's a little section in there, not much, but there's a tiny bit. And also my COVID book, I tell you, if you have fibromyalgia, you need to get out and do lymphatic work and get the stress out of your body. Your toxins are in there and it's creating this inflammation. But sometimes that fibromyalgia can actually be caused by a trauma in your life. I had one lady who was my client, and she'd been in a car crash, and that actually triggered fibromyalgia. So she was in a lot of pain because of that car crash, and that's where yoga helps. So yoga and nutrition, if you can combine those two things together, you will be able to heal whatever it is that you are dealing with in chronic illnesses and in life as well. Because, as I said, we all have this trauma that we've been through, and sometimes that's just stagnating in us. And the emotion of the liver is anger. So if you find that you're an angry person, your liver's often stagnated, and that can be due to diet. But also by opening up a bit more into your body through yoga poses, you can remove that stagnation. So 2 most powerful tools to heal yourself: yoga, meditation. I've added 3 there. Yoga, meditation, as well as a good anti-inflammatory diet, and get to the root cause of why you are feeling the way you feel. If you are sick, I had an autoimmune disease, so I've had a lot of healing to do, and that's why it's bigger than nutrition. It's more than nutrition. Nutrition is one tool. You need another tool. You need another tool. So that could be your yoga, your breath work, your meditation. Maybe you need to do some body work. So today I did some lymph work with my tools that I have, my lymphatic movement. And then maybe it's your infrared saunas that you need to do. Maybe you need tapping work. So if you've never been for tapping, they tap on different parts of the body to release the emotions that you're storing. And you just have to do all these different healing modalities if you really want to get this place of healing. And as one yoga client said to me last week, they felt so free after my class. They've never done it before, but they felt free after it, and that's how we want to feel. We want to feel really awesome, guys. So brain tumors, brain injuries, anything like that, get as much anti-inflammatory food into your body as possible. And also think medicinal mushrooms. Medicinal mushrooms have so many healing properties to them. Lion's brain is really good for brain health as well. So All these tips are in my books, and if you have never been to my channel before, I am Danny Jackson. I'm a holistic nutritionist as well as a yoga, breathwork, meditation and Pilates teacher, and the author of 3 books which you can find on Amazon. And you can check me out on DannyJacksonHealthEmpowerment.com to learn more about me and the work I do to help other people. Have an awesome day, guys, and stay healthy.